What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. This is going to be part 3 of making the Roxider steps for my truck. And this video is actually going to be a little bit different because this is the final weekend I want to get them done. So right now it is Friday at 7:04. We're going to try and get these things done, and I mean D-U-N, done on the truck, hopefully by Sunday, Monday at the latest. But anyway, so all we really have left to do is finish welding, and then we can start the paint process. I got over here to the shop pretty late on a Friday, and first thing that happened was the Jeep ran out of battery, so I had to push that outside. But yeah, we're gonna get the table set up, get the welder out here, we're gonna get back to work, so let's hit it. All right, it is sometime later, and I figure you guys are tired of seeing me weld, so I just kind of skipped ahead. I've gone ahead and welded on everything that I can right now. I did get a can of Seal It, some weld through primer. We're using that to fill in inside right here. That way, once we cap this box off, just in case my weld doesn't fully seal and any water gets in there, it doesn't start to rust and slowly leak out over time. That would just kind of look crappy. So sealed that up. About to seal this end up. My welds are nothing to write home about. This is probably the nicest one, which I'm sure if any of you guys are welders in the comments, you guys could probably destroy me. I am not at any means a professional welder. I wish I was, it'd be really cool. But yeah, just practicing, so no shame in that. There's definitely a lot of room for improvement. So on these steps, definitely gonna be grinding down a lot of the ugly welds. I'm actually gonna start on that right now. Every little bit that I do right now is gonna be less that I have to do tomorrow and Sunday. Like I said, I'm really hoping to get these installed by Sunday, Monday evening at the latest. So yeah, we're gonna grind on this one for probably another 40-35 minutes, somewhere in there. Call it a night and start back fresh tomorrow. So let's get after it. Well, so much for that, guys. My camera battery actually died while I was doing a bunch of work, and I didn't even realize it. I kind of forgot. So, as you can see, we got the Roxider steps fully primered. I think this is coat number 4, if I am recalling correctly. I think I'm only going to do one more coat of primer on the bottom side, just to really make sure everything's solid, but I think the top is nice and good. Yeah, now since paint is usually more of a time-consuming thing, we're just playing a waiting game with this one, guys. But I think they're going to turn out really well. Like I said earlier, I'm not a huge fan of my welds, so that part definitely wish that I could have done better, but I'll get better over time. Alright guys, day 3, it's already about halfway through the day. Again, kind of skipping a little bit here in the filming because I know it's not the most exciting video content. But we have gone ahead. It has 5 base coats of the semi-gloss black, and I just did the first coat of the texture before I went to lunch. And let's take a look at how that looks. It's not super, you know, big. I don't know. I guess it's not big clumps of it. Excuse me. The texture looks like it's going to be, you know, just enough to keep your foot from wanting to slide off. Only time will really tell on that. We're only one coat in on the top, and then I did decide, because looking at the can, you know, it's bigger than a regular spray can. And a regular spray can, I was using, one can got, you know, just about 2.5 coats. So I figure with this, I decided to just coat the entire top of the step, instead of just, originally we were just thinking about taping off and just doing the sections where you're gonna step. I think just to make it even and look a little better, and I believe I even said it earlier in the video, I already made the decision, we're just gonna coat the entire top. So I have probably half of this can left, and then we have an entire other can. So I'm gonna keep applying coats, and then I'll probably check back in once it's done, and then we're finally gonna be able to install them. So woohoo, more painting, let's go. All right guys, we got them all loaded up, and we're gonna have to take them home. They are definitely going to have to sit and cure for a few more days. I actually already did chip a little bit of the paint when I was tying them down, unfortunately, so we are gonna have to do a little bit of touch up, but nothing too crazy. So I'll check back in with you guys later this week when we are finally ready to install them. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. It is several days later, pretty cloudy, but it's been kind of warm enough that I believe that they are finally cured, so we're gonna get them installed.